Yo, what is up, you guys? This is your boy Shieldcoomer aka Sirigath, and this is going to be a very quick Igira the Cruel kill on Mythic difficulty. This is week 2, I believe. And also believe I have a 4 set here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. So yeah, again, not a guide, just a POV video. Here I was a little bit lazy with spears. Frankly, you should probably stack them a little bit more just for the like AoE, you know, killing them faster purposes. But you know, I've had a few problems on some pulls where I was dying to spears, so I was just, you know, when I can, I'll avoid it. But yeah, stacking 2 is usually fine as long as, you know, you have some defensive running. You probably just shouldn't eat 2 for free, but getting hit by 2 is somewhat okay. But yeah, anyway, you know, I'm not gonna talk too much about cooldowns. I'm assuming that people that are playing Mythic will have their cooldowns assigned. This is one of the, you know, rare seasons where 2 disc is pretty common, 2 discipline priests. We're playing 2 holy priests here, but yeah. Sometimes you'll play with 2 discs. This is for example, but you know, if for some reason you get to decide when you're going to ramp, this is probably the best moment when you're soaking, or on the heal absorbs, which will come out during this phase now, that you will see, because you will get yeah, you will get heal absorbs as well, and it's not that hard to heal. They're pretty big, but not anything crazy, so your ramp kind of covers it. But I'll kind of get into that when that happens, because I do want to say that there's one tiny problem with that, is that when you start ramping, you know, we wanted, for example, to delay, because the way it works is if you heal the absorbs fully, people start releasing like shockwaves from them, right? And you kind of want to make sure, not shockwaves, but like balls, they go from them and they deal a lot of damage, so you don't want to be like close to people. And when you're ramping, you know, if you don't time it perfectly, you know, maybe you're 1 second early or 1 second late, and it can mess with people's positioning. So that's like one problem with ramping for that particular mechanic. But other than that, I feel like it's a fine thing to do. Here, you know, just soaking the frontal. And now ramp for the jump AoE. Frankly, this ramp was kind of scuffed. I didn't really enjoy this one. As you can see, I also now noticed, I didn't notice while I was playing, but I didn't press my trinket during this ramp at all. And also I was late, as you can see. Like, ideally you want to be already casting the penance. Well, technically I wasn't late, my cooldown just wasn't back on time, which, I mean, that kind of does mean I'm late. But it's just something to keep in mind for next week's skill. Obviously, you know, lost quite a bit of value there, but you know, as long as you keep people alive, it's not that big of a deal. Obviously, if you're a perfectionist, you can chase, you know, I know I am, so I always look for ways to improve. So, you know, just knowing that, you know, doing things 1 second earlier would have made that much easier, for example. And also, as always with disc, it's also a little bit RNG, because during the ramp, if you gotta move at crucial point when you're casting radiance and stuff like that, you can get pretty scuffed. Here we soak the second one, and I think I'm probably gonna use ultimate penitence here, yeah. But yeah, see, this is the problem with ultimate penitence. I often find it pretty hard to use. You know, again, lost a lot of value out of that ability as well. It's a good spell. It really has like a lot of damage, and it does a lot of healing as well. It can be sort of used as like a mini ramp in between your 2 ramps, but it does have that like mega big issue of just simply not you're not allowed to move, right? You can't move during ultimate penitence, so you really want to pre-plan very carefully when you're gonna use it. And here, I'm super late with the ramp here, but there is a reason for that. You know, I was waiting for people to move away with this. This is what I was talking about earlier, because we had one attempt before this where, like, my ramp was on the assigned timer. However, people just had very small time to move, because it was, you know, timed in a way that I'm healing as the buff is going out, which is how you normally do things. But, you know, in retrospective, this does make sense, strategically speaking. So, you know, just like small little things that you need to worry about, you know, when you're ramping. It's a lot of, like, you know, healing that has to be done right then. So that has its, you know, strengths and it has its weaknesses. So just something to keep in mind. Again, guys, I just want to say this is not a guide. Again, this is just a POV, you know. Maybe it'll help you, you know, see the fight for yourself from a Disciplined Priest POV. Maybe, you know, you learn something, or maybe you can, you know, find some flaw in my gameplay. And, you know, if you have any, you know, suggestion and stuff, feel free to comment, you know, on it. I always appreciate, you know, both feedback and criticism. So feel free to, you know, speak what you think. And yeah, that's pretty much the fight, guys. It's not a very complicated fight. It's a classic second boss fight. Pretty simple, as long as people are aware of what's happening and as long as they know what to do as a group, and you're, you know, assigning soaks properly and stuff. It's all good. And here we'll have another soak, so one more ramp. This one technically you probably shouldn't even get. And yeah, I'm not, see here, I'm not using even Echoing Tearstone. I'm super late and I'm just not pressing it. You know, this is just so many mistakes, and we still did pretty good. You know, it's just goes to show how strong Disc is right now, because previously I feel like Disc's margin of error was much smaller than it is now. So it's a great time to be a Disciplined Priest. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate all the support on the channel and everything. You know, if you like the video, feel free to, you know, click like, and God forbid, subscribe to the channel for more this content. And thank you. See you on the next video.